All right, everyone. Hello, welcome back. So I know it's been a hot minute since I've seen you guys. Hopefully you all are doing well. Today we're going to take a look at whatever message wants to come through for you guys. So take what resonates, leave what does not. That is for you to decide, that is for you to determine. I am just the messenger. That's what I've got. I am just the messenger. I call it as I see it. So please don't think that this is an attack of any sort. It's not me trying to tell you how to live your life. It's just me reading the energy that comes in. My job here, my goal with all of my readings is to give you guys not only a sense of comfort, but also get those wheels spinning in your head to kind of give you these thoughts and ideas of how to get yourself through your current energy. So it's not me telling you how to do it. It's just me expanding your mind and giving you a different perspective than maybe you were not seeing before. So we'll just see what wants to come through, but that is my goal with this reading. With all of my readings, is just to help you, to get you from where you are to where you want to be. So let's see what wants to come through. Like I said, this is just a for whoever, just to see the energy. I know it's been about a week, a little over a week since I've seen you guys, and I do apologize. This card, however, keeps coming back. Serendipity. I know that this was in the future tense, so it's nice to see this in the past tense here. Maybe we finally crossed that threshold. Soulmates. Lovely little penguins. I love the penguins. Never-ending story. Interesting. We also have unfinished symphony at the bottom. So this could be a variety of different ways. But the energy that's coming through for me is I definitely feel as though there is an ending to this story. There is a wrap-up, so to speak, that is coming through. And you may not have seen it or may not be seeing it just yet. But I think that's kind of the point here with this energy. Because if you saw the ending and saw how something was going to unfold, I think it would freak you out. I'm one of those people who... Okay, how I explain this to people in my version is I can read other people. I can sit here and read tarot cards for other people all day long. But when I pull my own cards, couldn't tell you. It does not work for me. My precognition doesn't work for me. I kind of find the loophole there and look for people around me to kind of see if they can peek in and show me what's going on. But if I really knew what was going to unfold for me, it would probably freak me out. Because knowing what's going to happen to other people is one thing, but knowing what's going to happen to yourself is a completely different thing. We've got the Nine of Cups and Judgment on the bottom here. So I feel like it's one of those instances where it's a need-to-know only basis. You only need to know so much, and you need to relax and let the universe take care of everything else that is coming in. That is what I'm getting from this, and I feel as though that it is going to be a surprise. It is definitely going to be a surprise. You're going to look up one day and be like, how the hell did I get here? Because it's what was needed. You needed to be focused on other things and not focused on what was coming at you. Because again, I feel like you could freak out. We got the Eight of Wands underneath. I'm going to use the Souls on Fire Tarot. We got the Knight of Wands and the Hanged Man. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Cups under here. I definitely feel as though that there has been some resistance. I do see some of this undercurrent energy here. With the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Cups, I do see it. I do see maybe you want it to look a certain way, or maybe it's not something that you've ever envisioned happening for yourself. Oh no, it's coming for you, and it's coming for you very, not really, I'm not going to say quickly, but it's this Knight of Wands definitely makes me feel, this Knight of Wands Hanged Man makes me feel as though it's coming in a different way, that you're looking to the front door and they're actually coming in through the side door, or they're coming in through a window. And once they kind of get inside, you're just like, okay, what is this? And it'll slowly start to unfold itself. It'll slowly start to unravel. So let's see what else wants to come through. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Yep. With the High Priestess. There's that knowing. There's that knowing. There's that inkling. I have been experiencing this feeling as well that something is coming. I have that feeling. This is that feeling. So it's very interesting that it shows up here, but it is knowing. What's grounding you is the Ten of Wands. What's guiding you is the Page of Wands. Lots of fire energy here. Lots of wands. The energy you're moving out of is the Four of Wands. The energy you're moving into is the Queen of Cups. That's interesting. It's very interesting that that Four of Wands is there. I'm going to look at that. Motion, we've got the Nine of Cups, the Empress, and the Six of Wands. So there are those. And then the outcome here, Two of Swords. I love how the Two of Swords is the outcome, because she can't see it. She can't see it. And she's got the ocean behind her, so there's obviously emotion there. But I feel as though this is one of those instances where you aren't allowed to see what happens. You aren't allowed to know. You're just not. Because I feel as though that it will definitely freak you out. Very interesting. Okay, so the few things that I do want to look at before I kind of walk you through this. I mean, I've already kind of walked you through all of this. But with this Four of Wands, it makes me feel like, again, you have been almost expecting this energy, and you're like, I want it to look a certain way, I want it to feel a certain way, but it's in the past tense energy, so I'm curious. Why is this Four of Wands here? Ace of Swords. Yep. Eight of Swords. Two of Wands. World. Absolutely. That clarity is coming in with this Ace of Swords and Eight of Swords. The 8 plus 1 is 9, and the 9 of Swords are the things that keep you up at night. I definitely feel as though you've been trying to control something or someone in a way that will benefit you in a controlling way. It's how do I want to explain this to you? Because the only thing that's coming to mind is my work, and it could be work related. You could be dealing with people who are doing things in a different way than what you would normally do them. Let's go this route. You wouldn't normally do it a particular way, but they're still getting the job done, but it's not in the way that you would do it, so you're getting frustrated with it. You're like, why don't you do it this way? It could be easier, more self-sufficient that way. Self-sufficient, wow. Could be more sufficient and effective to do it this way than it is to do it your way. Well, people have to learn. So you have to let them do it their way until they figure it out for themselves. And if they do, great. If they don't, that's not for you to go through and show them. What you need to do is you need to understand that, okay, I figured that out. It's like people going through their lessons. You've learned that lesson. You know how to count or to do something in a particular way. So when they go through it, you can only lead a horse to water. You can be like, hey, I do it this way, but you do what's best for you. You have to let them do what is best for them. It's the same way of trying to show somebody their mistakes, or like, oh, you're going to mess that up. Well, if they don't mess it up, how are they going to learn? Just things to think about. And that's why I feel like this Four of Wands is definitely in this energy, because you are moving out of the controlling aspect into more of a, okay, giving aspect. This is my cup. This is what I'm offering. It's not controlling, it's offering. If this is related to someone, because we do have soulmates here, if this is related to someone, I definitely feel as though it's one of those energies where you can't control them. You can only, wow, that just pinged my intuition. You can't control the other person and how they're going to respond to you. You can only control yourself and what you have to offer, what you are bringing to the table. So I definitely feel as though that the whole purpose of this reading is to tell you that yes, good things are coming. Good things are coming. 9 of Cups, Empress, 6 of Wands. Victory, that happy energy. but you have to give up the control. You just have to. And the control shows up here as the Seven of Wands. This Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. I want to control how this is coming in. Can't do that. You just can't. And I feel like there's a knowing about that as well. Knowing that you can't continue to do the same thing and expect a different result. Albert Einstein. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting a different result. You can't have a different result if you're going to use the same methods. I feel as though you're giving up those methods. And it may be a struggle for you. So, how can we help them get out of this control energy is the question that I'm going to ask. Ten of Swords, Ego Death, Three of Cups, Moon, and we also got the Six of Swords, one more Tower, give me another Hermit. Yeah, you are going to have to give it up. And we got the King of Cups underneath, and I don't mean give it up in that way. What I mean is you're going to have to give up that urge to control. You're going to have to give up those controlling urges, and you know, control may also be in a form of letting your walls down. If we're going to look on the reverse side of the spectrum, maybe things are trying to come in for you and you're like, I don't really feel this, or this is outside of my comfort zone, this is outside of my vortex, as Abraham Hicks would say, and it makes you uncomfortable. Well, as Abraham Hicks also says, it's that uncomfortable feeling that will bring about change. That is what is the focus here. You have to step out of your comfort zone in order for these good things to come in order for you to see the celebration beyond the doubt. That is what this message is about today. It's seeing beyond the doubt, seeing beyond the fear and beyond the control, and just allowing the universe's plan to play out. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Zodiac signs, there's quite a bit of fire here with the Page, the Knight, and the Queen of Wands. I do see quite a bit of fire, so I'm going to take fire signs. We've got fire signs, Libra, Taurus. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, and Pisces. And we got Gemini over here in the corner. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Pisces. That is what I see. This is what I see. So hopefully this gave you a little bit of a different perspective. I'm also hearing that it's like, well, this is taking forever. You're right. It is taking forever because you won't give up the control. You won't give up that control of how it's supposed to look or how it's supposed to feel or who it's going to be. You need to give that up. And until you give that up, you're going to be waiting a while. Because we have some of the slowest knights here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Those are some of the slower knights. I'm not going to lie. So, but this is what I have for you. I really, really hope this helped. I really hope this kind of gives you a different perspective, a different, this is why this isn't happening. And hopefully this will help you stumble across the answer in your own time and in your own way. I'm just here to show you that door. That door is there. Just something to think about. Okay, everyone? All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. This is what I have for you. I really hope this helped. If this did help you, please leave a like, leave a comment. If you are new here and just stumbled across one of the videos, consider subscribing so you can see more of me. And I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.